Hi my soulmates, in this video I will be teaching you how to sew a corner. In daily wear, we often come across corner when sewing pockets, waistband, belts, etc. Therefore, this is a vital skill to learn and it's important to be able to handle it well. Before we begin, you can download the exercise sheet from the link in the caption. After you print it out, cut it down the middle. If at this moment, you don't have any prior experience with sewing, you can watch our video on sewing straight lines to get a better understanding of the basic. For this exercise, you will need to use a strict stitch setting on your machine. The needle needs to be center. Choose a presserfoot that has a marking in the middle. If the front is transparent, that will be the best. Let's begin with the left half of the worksheet. Remember to start with enough room for a free stitch backstitch before continuing forwards. Align your sewing needle with the starting point. Put down your presserfoot and then drop down your needle. Once your needle is in place, we can start with a free stitch backstitch. As you are sewing forwards, place both your hands on the worksheet in order to have a better control of the sewing direction. Make sure the dotted line on your worksheet is aligned with the center mark on the presserfoot. The first tip I would like to share is on how to master sewing a corner. When turning at a corner, keep your needle down so that it holds on to the fabric while you adjust the angle. If you lift up your needle, it will be difficult to match the last stitch and keep the same angle. For the second tip, it's difficult to stop precisely at the corner point. Sometimes, the closest stitch to the edge ends up higher than the corner point, and if you make another stitch, it will surpass the edge. If you find yourself in this situation, lift up your presserfoot to check how far you are from the edge. Drop down your presserfoot. After that, manually turn the balance wheel to bring your needle just above the paper. Lift up the presserfoot slightly, align the needle with the corner point, and drop the needle down all the way. To drop down the needle, you will need to turn the balance wheel forward manually. Once your needle is aligned, you can turn the corner and continue. The third tips I would like to share is, if you have sewn past the corner point, how would you reverse and fix the issue? If you have sewn past the corner point, stop sewing immediately. Manually rotate the balance wheel backwards. Once the stitch is undone, keep the needle just above the paper. Lift up the presserfoot, align the needle to the corner point and drop it down. You will need to turn the balance wheel backwards to drop down the needle. After, you can continue sewing the corner. Last tip is, if your corner stitch looks round instead of angular, that means the tension of your stitch is too tight. If this happens, reduce your stitch tension to a lower number. Try again, and once you reach a tension that works for your material, your problem will be solved. I have also prepared a collar and a pocket worksheet for you to try. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy learning with my soulmate. Bye bye!